Welcome to Ucanic. Today here in Ucanic we have our check engine light on our 2019 Kia Forte, and we're going to go ahead and check the engine code, see what it is, and see if we can figure out which sensor it is that potentially is bad or what it's trying to tell us. So we have the OBD2 scanner hooked up to the vehicle, and we're going to hit enter. Then we want to hit diagnostic. Now it's going to search through the ECU, see what the problem is. Just hit yes on that. And it's telling us that we have a check engine light on. So we're going to see what the code is. The stored codes. Oh, we got the crankshaft position sensor A circuit. So we're going to go look for the crankshaft position sensor. That's a P0335, and take a look at it. Also, the thing that it does, you'll know if you try when you start the car, it takes quite a bit to get it to start. It's not as crisp, so that is one indicator that you've got something going wrong. When you're normal, you can just crank it and it starts right over, but it still starts. Some vehicles don't start when that sensor goes bad. It does start, but it's something we're going to want to remedy and fix. So down under the vehicle, this is the crankshaft position sensor. It's right next to the transmission side of the vehicle. A lot of times they're on the other side. This one happens to be right here at the back of the motor, close to the radiator, right? So we've got a connector here that we would press the clip and then pull off, and then that should just slide off of that bracket. May need a little bit of help. And then we've got a push pin here to undo, and then we've got a size 10 bolt there. So we undo that bolt. And then with a little pick tool or even a small screwdriver, you can be able to pry it out, get it to come out. Now let's see if we can get this clip to come undone here. So it does have a little bit, I just used my pick tool, but you got to kind of push that up to be able to get it off. It's got a little hole there. And now we can remove the whole sensor, and this is what the sensor looks like. It's fairly small with big cylindrical, and so there's a little magnet piece here which detects where your crankshaft is as it goes around, and then communicates with the ECU to be able to tell your engine all types of things. So we'll go ahead and get a new one, and then we put one back in. So you just make visual, make sure that the old O-ring came out with the old one, and then be able to just slide this in here. And we want to just kind of make sure it goes in, but we gotta have that O-ring slip in there, and that we don't pinch it, because we don't want oil to be leaking. So now we just snug up that bolt, not crazy tight. We want to make sure it's not going to come out. And then just route the clip back in there. Make sure you slide this onto the bracket up here to hold it. And then make the electric connection again. So now that's how you replace it, your crankshaft position sensor. And now let's go check the code, or clear the code, and check that it doesn't come back on. We're back here in the car. We've got our OBD2 reader still hooked up, engine in the on position, the accessories position, but engine not started. We're going to go ahead and erase that code. I'm going to say yes. It's all done. And now you can double check that it got erased. No codes are stored. Now we'll start and see whether our check engine light is still on. You see that? It started a lot easier. It wasn't cranking quite a bit to get going. So that's how you replace your crankshaft position sensor on your 2019 Kia Forte with the 2.0 motor. Thanks for watching Ucanic, where you can be the mechanic.